We are all deep in preparation for the very next major Red Dead Online update. I've already done a couple videos telling you exactly what to do, trying to get money, trying to get gold, trying to get as many different collectible sets as possible so that when the new update does arrive and we get that new Outlaw Pass number 3, you can progress through that within the first day or two. But out of everything that you can do to prepare, the most important thing to do is grind as much gold as possible. If you can't get enough gold to buy into these new roles or buy into the new content, it's simple as you can't play it until you get that amount of gold, and that may force you to start a grind that day when the new content has arrived, or it will force you to buy more gold bars. So the best thing for you to do is prepare now. I have already broken down the price of what I think the new roles will cost without even knowing what the roles are, and this goes off the roles that we've already had before. So that's the Trader, the Bounty Hunter, the Collector, and the Moonshiner, and I worked out the price of each role if you was to buy everything within it, and that's the stuff that you can buy with cash and also what you can buy with gold. The price for buying into these roles is 15 gold bars for a tier 1 and 25 gold bars for a tier 2. If you were to go into these roles and buy everything, every possible item, on average it will cost 45 gold bars per role. It has been speculated for the next major update we're going to get 2 roles, 2 tier 2 roles, and if you wanted to buy everything plus the Outlaw Pass, and if that's the only stuff we're going to be getting, it costs 45 gold bars for each role, so add those together, that's 90 gold bars in total, and the previous Outlaw Pass we had was 40 gold bars. So you add that and that gives you a total of 130 gold bars. But that's if you want to buy everything. If you just want to buy into the roles, it's probably going to cost around about 25 gold bars each, so that's 50 gold bars when you times that by 2, plus the Outlaw Pass on top, which is still 40 gold bars. That gives you a total of 90 gold bars. If you have less than that, then I recommend going through some of the stuff that I'm going to be suggesting today, because we are going to be going through all the different ways in which you can make gold within Red Dead Online. The first way is by going through main missions as well as moonshine missions. These missions are called a Land of Opportunity missions. That is the main story for Red Dead Online. And then you also have the moonshine missions, which is called a Life of Shine. If you are starting Red Dead Online, then definitely go through the main missions first, because they can really give you a nice bump into getting as much money as possible as well as much gold as possible. By completing the main missions, you should have more than enough gold to buy into your first role. A Life of Shine mission still offer you money and gold, but they're a bit harder to get to because you need to go through the trader role and then buy the moonshine role, and then you need to complete those missions, whereas the main missions start as soon as you start this game. Next way to earn gold is by going through stranger missions. These last anywhere between 10 going all the way up to 20 minutes, and for completing a stranger mission you can get anywhere between 18 gold nuggets going all the way up to 36 gold nuggets. I'm really hoping that in the next couple of weeks Rockstar will give us an increase in gold or even money for stranger missions, because this is what they normally do. They normally give us a 30, maybe even a 40% increase, and if that is the case you can be hitting all the way up to 40 gold nuggets per stranger mission. Next up is the only role that will give you gold. We have 4 roles within Red Dead Online and there is only one, and that is the Bounty Hunter. You can still get gold by going through the other roles, but it can only be done through daily challenges, whereas the Bounty Hunter can still do daily challenges, and on top of that, for every bounty or legendary bounty you complete, you will also get an extra bonus in gold. I highly recommend, if you are new to Red Dead Online, go through the main missions. As soon as you have more than enough gold to buy into your first role, you buy into the Bounty Hunter. As soon as you got the Bounty Hunter, that's when you can start building up as much gold as possible and using that gold to buy into the Collector, the Trader, and then finally the Moonshiner. Next up is probably the best way to earn gold, and that is by going through daily challenges. I know there's a lot of people in the Red Dead Online community that are kind of fed up with the game, but they will hop on for just a couple minutes, complete a couple daily challenges, and then they will stop. This means that they can carry on progressing through their streak, and if they have a 21 day plus streak, it means they're getting 50 gold nuggets every time they complete a daily challenge. If they complete 2 daily challenges for 15 days, it means they'll get 1 gold bar per day, and 15 days will equal 15 gold bars, and 15 gold bars is the amount it takes to buy into a tier 1 role. Next up, similar to daily challenges, you then have awards. The only difference is that awards do not have a specific time limit in which you can complete them. At any point you can complete these awards and they will stay with you for life, and as we get more content to the game, there will most likely be different awards. By completing an award you can get 40 gold nuggets, and there are quite a few of awards that can be reset. If you look into the sharpshooter section, you can find a number of different weapon awards, and it requires you to get a certain amount of headshots or a certain amount of kills, and once you get to that certain amount you can actually reset that and go through it again, and you can reset it 10 times. Next way to earn gold is by going through PvP, and that means showdown series and also races. This is something that will definitely increase the amount of gold you have, but if you're bad like me at showdown series and you probably won't finish within the top 3, it means you're going to get substantially less gold compared to those that do get into top 3. One thing that I'm actually really good at, which probably not many people know because not even I really bother with it because it does get boring. I'm actually really good at races, and once I get into races I can finish within the podium, but because races are so short, they last a matter of minutes, you don't get that much gold within it. You'll be sitting with less than 10 gold nuggets per race even if you finish first. It's still better than nothing, but there's probably better ways to earn gold. Next up, you have free roam events, and these can be PvP or even PvE. I highly recommend when they do pop up, just play through them if you haven't played through them. Eventually you'll understand the ones that you like and the ones that you don't like. I've got to the point where the only time I go into a free roam event is when it's a trader route, because that way I can still earn money, gold, and also XP for completing the free roam event itself, and also I can get materials that are added to my camp business. Next way to earn gold is treasure maps, and for me, ever since the Frontier Pursuits update, which is the summer update, I've had a huge increase in the amount of treasure maps I can get. Used to get a treasure map every 5 ranks within Red Dead, and you can also get treasure maps for looting bodies, but it was extremely rare. Ever since the Frontier Pursuits update, I said that it seemed like Rockstar are starting to bump that up with the amount of treasure maps that you're able to get when looting bodies, and it felt like the chances of getting a treasure map was slightly higher. Rockstar then also gave us a content update which added different types of dynamic events which would give us treasure maps, and these dynamic events were treasure hunters, and what you can do is actually find these people dotted around the world, and you have the chance to buy a treasure map off them, or you can kill them, loot their bodies, and still get the treasure map. But on average, when going through treasure maps, you can get an average of 1 gold bar, and there's times where I'll spend weeks and weeks and weeks not even looking in my satchel at treasure maps, and then suddenly take a look and you would see that I've got maybe 10 different maps that I can go through, so that gives me an additional 10 gold bars to work with. Next way to earn gold bars is by looking at promotional offers. Rockstar every now and then will do promotional offers where if you just play Red Dead, you may get some gold bars. For this week's weekly update, there isn't that type of offer, but we may be getting one within the future, and it's at this point of where Red Dead does get a bit boring and Rockstar are just clenching onto some of their players to keep them playing the game, and this is definitely one of the ways to keep players playing, even if it is just players hopping on to claim the gold bars and then hopping off. And then the last way to get gold within Red Dead is to just buy it. You can go to the store option within Red Dead and buy the gold bars. The only problem with this is it does actually cost real life money. If you have got money laying about and there is something that you are dying to have within this game, then by all means you can put your money in. But as we have gone through a number of different ways already in this video, you can easily make gold within this game. And looking for the average gold amount for each role that we've already got, going forward is probably going to be slightly more, but it's not too much of a big deal. You should easily be able to hit that amount of gold. But anyway guys, those are all the different ways in which you can earn gold within Red Dead Online. If I've missed anything, then let me know in the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.